amidst the Madam Webs, amidst the Morbiuses, some people often forget that Sony has actually cracked it out of the park on a number of occasions. Whether it's like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, the first Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, the animated Spider-Verse movies that we've had, and at least in my opinion, the Venom films. Not as much for the second one as the first one. I love the first one. I appreciated the second one. I like the second one. But anyway, the Venom films have made over $1.3 billion at the box office collectively, and it's kind of become the one sort of saving grace for Sony when it comes to a live action thing. Oh God, please, Craven be good. I've lost a lot of hope that it will be, but I'm gonna stay optimistic, Rob. I'm gonna try to stay optimistic.
Only way to be.
But Venom has a lot going for it. And now we've got some new information about Venom, including a new title, and they've actually moved the release date up a little bit. This comes to us from Variety, who wrote the following. The third installment of the Venom franchise finally has a title. Venom, The Last Dance. Sony has also moved up the film's release to October 25th, 2024 from the previously announced November 8th. So not that big of a move, but it does move it into that October time frame that another notable comic book movie has just moved well out of, but we're going to talk about that in just a little bit. The October window seems to be a very favorable window right now for comic book movies. At any rate, The Last Dance. Obviously, the implied message here is that this is the final Venom film. At least I think it is. I mean, now a lot of people have speculated going into the third that Tom Hardy was only going to do one more and that would probably be it. And maybe this title does that, or maybe there's a story significance to the title that we'll find out once we get in. The moving into the October date, again, it's only about 2 weeks that they moved it, but still, that means I get to see it 2 weeks sooner. We're about to talk about a movie that got pushed back a year, so I'll take anything I can get at this point. So yeah, Rob, any significance to you? Like when it comes to the title, Venom, The Last Dance, the date move, where's your excitement, lack thereof, for Venom 3 right now? What do you think?
Maybe Lady Gaga is playing Harley Quinn in it, and it's another musical. No,
big crossover.
I think that that's an interesting title. Is that The Last Dance for Eddie Brock and Venom? Is it The Last Dance with Venom and somebody else? Either way, I'm intrigued. I mean, look, I don't think these Venom movies, John, are high art, but they're highly entertaining. You know, and well for me, I never even liked Venom as a Spider-Man villain. I thought it was too crazy, but people love Venom.
Yeah.
And I think the Venom movies were done in the spirit that they should have been done in. Like, you could have made it dark, more realistic, more, would that have worked?
Brooding. Yeah.
I don't know. I think, look, they're entertaining for what they are, and I think that they, Let There Be Carnage, I thought was a lot of fun. Andy Serkis did a great job directing that. And this, I mean, if it follows suit, maybe it's the Return of the King of the Venom franchise. You never...
The Return of the King of the Venom franchise.
I mean, or at least I'll settle for the Rocky III of the Venom franchise. You never know. I mean, that's what I'm always hoping for. So, to me, obviously, the studio has faith in it, moving it up, getting a little bit more playability before you get to Thanksgiving and the holiday season. So I think it was, and look, I'll watch anything Juno Temple is in. So I'm excited.
Love her.
I think it's cool. Well done, Sony. By the way, did you read this morning, they're re-releasing all 8 of their live-action Spider-Man movies?
Yeah, theatrically.
Theatrically.
Wow.
This is the 100th anniversary of Columbia, a.k.a. Sony.
Yep, all of them. And by the way, for Juno, like, when you look at Ted, the success of Ted, right? Not Ted Lasso, not to be confused with the Teddy Bear Ted.
Ted TV series is
pretty funny.
A lot better than I thought it was going to be.
But when you look at Ted Lasso, I mean, Jason Sudeikis already had a career. A lot of people got big names from Ted Lasso, but haven't done a lot of big stuff since. Like, Juno's got this. She was incredible in the Godfather series on Paramount. What was the name of it again?
The Offer.
The Offer. Which was a whole series. If you hadn't seen it, guys, it is worth getting Paramount Plus for by itself. It's called The Offer. It's a series just about how they got The Godfather made, and she's terrific in it. She's fantastic in it, and I kind of like seeing that. My one worry, though, about Venom 3, And it's a worry. It's not like this ruins everything. I'm just saying I'm concerned. That's all. Maybe my concern turns out to be valid. Maybe it doesn't. Is that it's a first-time director. And I just don't think it's a good idea for first-time directors to do big tentpole stuff like a Venom 3 as their first outing.
But she did write them.
Yeah, she did. But
I agree with you.
Let's just go back to X-Men, the Dark Phoenix, right? Because you had the X-Men veteran, why am I freezing on his?
Simon Kinberg.
Simon Kinberg, who we like very much, who wrote tons of comic book material, knows the comics inside out and backwards, and decided he wanted to direct. Okay, great. Cut your teeth on something smaller, $20 million budget thing, a $30 million budget thing, an indie project, something, learn how to direct. Came out of the gate and directed Dark Phoenix. And like a lot of people, when I raised that as a concern, because I love Simon Kinberg, but when I raised that as a concern, a lot of people said, well, John, what are you talking about? You're crazy. Nobody knows the comics as well as he does. Knowing comics and knowing how to direct a film are two different things. And yes, she does know this, and she has made these films with Tom Hardy, but she's never actually done the job of a director before. So again, it might work out great, and I hope it does, but I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned by this. I would have liked to have seen Andy Serkis come back again.
Yeah.
But I think he's kind of shifting his priorities to maybe prestige kind of projects at this point. But at any rate, guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Miracle Made. Did you know that your temperature at night can have one of the greatest impacts on your sleep quality? If you wake up too hot or too cold, I highly recommend you check out Miracle Made's bed sheets. Inspired by NASA, Miracle Made uses silver-infused fabrics and makes temperature-regulating bedding so that you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. When they arrived at our house, my wife Ann loved the feel of them so much, she couldn't even wait for me to get home to put them on our bed. Miracle Made has self-cleaning. These sheets are infused with silver that prevents up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. Miracle Sheets also have incredible comfort and quality. Miracle Sheets are luxuriously comfortable without the high price tag of other luxury brands and feel as nice, if not nicer, than sheets used by some 5-star hotels. So go to TryMiracle, that's TryMiracle.com/Campea to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo code Campea at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you will get a full refund. So upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to TryMiracle.com/Campea and use the code Campea to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's TryMiracle.com/Campea to treat yourself. Guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Venom 3 now has a title. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Does it elicit one of Venom's stories a little bit that maybe you think you know what they're going to be doing here? However you guys think about it, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.